Hi friends. In the multiplication problem, 3 times 4, that's what we would normally say, is 12. We're just investigating the relationship of these amounts. And what this is saying, you have 3 times more than just one group of 4. There's one group of 4. We're not representing that amount. We have 3 times that amount. And that would equal 12. We could also say 12 is 3 times more than just 4. So 3 times more than 4 is 12. Inversely, 12 is the same as 3 times more than 4. We have that repeated addition seen in the multiplication relationship. Well, we're about to use this multiplication in some word problems. And my tips for word problems, they can become complex, right? Back in the day, you had very simple ones. There was 2 baskets with 3 apples in each basket, how many apples, that kind of thing. But as we're in 4th grade now, we're going to be working with 2-step problems and more complex problems. And you're going to need a strategy. And the strategy that I find works best with my students, first of all, relax. Second of all, read the story problem just like you're reading a story, kind of looking out for the plot, trying to find out what's going on in the problem. Let's read this one. A library checks out 4 fiction books and 2 nonfiction books an hour. How many times more fiction books do they check out than nonfiction books? Usually when I first read a problem and I hear the question, I say, I don't know. The very second thing I'm going to say to myself is, what do I know? And you've heard me say that before. I'm going to look at my problem and find out what they've told me. This is free info. This is what I know without even doing too much work. So we have a library that checks out 4 fiction books. So I know I've got some info. I check out 4 fiction books and 2 nonfiction. How many times more fiction books do they check out than nonfiction books? So how many times would I need this amount of nonfiction books to equal up to the number of fiction books? If I'm trying to work up to 4, I need 2 groups of 2. So 2 times more than plain old 2 is 4. So they have 2 times more fiction books than nonfiction books, the relationship between the 2 amounts. If you want to have, what you need to notice here is that there's labels. There's always going to be a label with a number when you're doing a word problem so that you can keep track of the information. Let's try another one. Haley had 4 times as many dollars as her sister. Okay, so she had her sister's amount 4 times. Her sister has $3. How much money does Haley have? I don't know, but what do I know? I know that Haley has 4 times as many dollars as her sister. So I don't know Haley's amount, but what I do know about it is it's 4 times whatever her sister has. This is Haley's amount. And sometimes I can label it just with an initial if there's not the same initial in the name. Her sister has $3. Said it right here. Sister has $3. How much money does Haley have? Well, I know Haley has 4 times more than her sister's amount. So if her sister has 3, I know that Haley has 4 times more than her sister's amount, which is 3. So Haley must have $12. And I'm including my units. That's like, even that dollar sign is like a label. So as you're doing these problems, use your bar models and keep your labels. And there are the announcements.